welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 1st of December. We've made it, guys. We're in December. Christmas is closing in very fast. I am here from the Tiger Room. My daughter's Tiger Room. She's doing her homeschooling out there. I am here with Sprocket. He's asleep there and I've got Sophie is here. There she is. Oh, you're getting a little tail wag. Hang on, say hi to everybody, Sophie. That's a nice greeting, Sophie. Thank you. Good morning. Hello, guys. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Hit those like buttons, guys, and please comment down below. We all chat to each other here. You guys are fantastic. You give me a lot of confirmation of what's going on, and plus we like to share what's going on in our individual countries. Speaking of, there's a little bit of admin this morning. Not much to do with Australia, though. Cheers everyone, I've got my coffee. First off, guys, I just wanted to thank you guys for all your warm wishes with Sprocket. I took him to the vet. I've been taking him on and off to the vets for a couple of months now. Hopefully we're getting to the bottom of it. He's having antibiotics now, little bit of gingivitis, but also some sort of mystery, what was it? Infection that showed up in his urine test. So who knows? Well, I guess we'll find out more. The blood test is still away, so hopefully we'll hear about that soon. But look, fingers crossed he starts to pick up now. He's on antibiotics. I think it'll really help. Another rainy day here, guys. Yes, everything's saturated outside. Pouring rain. We're getting your UK weather. I hear that you guys are getting little breaks of sunshine, which would be so nice to actually have a little bit of a little bit of fine weather so you can get out in your gardens. I know a lot of you love gardening. Now, first off, guys, a little bit of admin. Yes, we cannot ignore it any longer. We can't not touch on the Endgame book that is currently being talked about. We know Piers Morgan apparently has released the names. And of course, it's Chucky and Kate. Oh, I love it. It's so funny. The Royal Kardashians, it just never ends, does it? They've always got to be on the world stage. We know they're trying to keep themselves alive and interesting. Social media presence. We were talking about it yesterday. Very important. So it's all happening. We've got royal stuff. And see, again, especially in England, when everybody's looking over here at the royals and everything that's going on, which is, we don't even know the truth. Like, did they say it? Was it just said in jest? Like, oh, I wonder what kind of skin colour he'll have. Like, it could have been just said so nonchalantly. I mean, it's not even anything. God, I know myself. My daughter's got gorgeous brown skin and I'm always admiring it because she's from Thailand. So, you know, I don't say it to be mean. Like, you know, how were these things said? We do have to question. Anyway, so while everybody's eyes are on the Endgame book, yes, the Endgame book, which only seem to have the names in the Netherlands, the poor old Netherlands, you're copying it again. No one's looking at everything Sushi might be up to, are they? We know it here, the old BS detectives. We know exactly how this works. Let's do a bit of distraction, but all the while also putting the royals back on the world stage because it makes the royals interesting. Be boring. See, they've got management teams. They know how to move with the times, get a little bit of drama going on. It'll be really interesting to see if any statements come out. I reckon they'll lay pretty low around this. They won't want to be involved in the scandal, even though they are the scandal. How does this work? Oh, my God. I can't wait to see the fallout. It's going to be great. This will go for a while. Got a couple of months of the end game coming. Oh, my God. So we're all on the roller coaster, the Royal Kardashian roller coaster ride now. It's showing me like this roller coaster like made of a big crown. And the roller coaster goes in and out of all the crown, like jewel holes on the crown. It's this big roller coaster. We're all currently being taken on a big ride with the royals. That's what's happening at the moment in the clown show. So, boy, you must be copying it over there in the UK. I can't even imagine your newspaper headlines. Oh, my God, the news. Oh, there'll be no other news. This will just be the only news you're going to get for a couple of weeks, guys. Oh, and the other thing, I know a lot of you guys watch Clown Planet, How funny is Carl Vernon? He keeps us all up to date. Look, if you need a good laugh, guys, please subscribe to Clown Planet because it is that funny. Carl Vernon's talking about, I think they're having the COPs, which is some sort of climate meetings with, I think it's Chucky and, oh yes, Bill Gates, he'll be there. Like we were talking about the other day and how he's bought all the land in America, just about bought every farmer. Well, they're going to all get together, of course, and help with climate change. But I think they have zoomed in their global, their personalised jets. But, you know, they earn their carbon credits, so it's not a big deal. So we can't even question that sort of thing when they're, you know, making such important decisions for the world. Of course not. And the other thing that I thought was really funny today, which is also on Clown Planet. I love Clown Planet. I do laugh and giggle. They've come out and saying how the White House... Oh, yes, that wonderful Biden government that's really trying to help the people not. He's asking for preferred pronouns now from the immigrants and the people that are coming across the border. He wants them to be respected, and he's asking the border patrol or police or whoever they are to ask them and make sure they get clear what their pronouns are, because it's very important, isn't it? You know, not their not their status of who they are or what immunisation jabs they've had or what viruses they might have had before. Like, nothing like that. As long as they get the pronoun correct on the paperwork. Honestly, Biden's losing his shit, isn't he? He is. So I'm guessing people are going to wonder why that question's being asked. I don't know. The world's just getting crazier and crazier and nuttier and nuttier by the day. You can't tell me other people aren't seeing this, guys. It's not just us. Everyone is seeing it. The other thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is our aches, pains and ailments. Now, I know this is continuing because I'm hearing back from a lot of you that you're suffering as well. Remember I was telling you I thought I had a Baker's cyst behind my other knee? It's been tingling and weird for a couple of weeks now. Well, it kind of blew up the other day and got really sore. Then it got sore down my calf muscle. This is on my other leg, guys, not the one I've been having trouble with for 8 months that I could hardly walk on, which now I can walk on. My other leg's now got a burst Baker's cyst. I can assess it myself. I don't even need to go to the doctors. And, yep, last night I looked down as I was getting in the shower and I've got the old swollen ankle and leg again. I've got the lymphedema. My ankle's like as fat as a tree trunk. Oh, so God knows what is happening there. But meanwhile, my neck's feeling better. So it does seem to move around our bodies. I know, Louise, you and I were talking about that. So now I've got lymphedema in my right leg and I've still got the problems with my knee and my left leg. And it's like, what the hell? So, you know, the continuing saga of our physical hurdles that we're trying to overcome, guys. I'm just keeping you up to date with mine. And thanks for sharing yours and keeping me up to date with yours as well, because it makes me feel like I'm not just some hypochondriac who's just having a whinge. This is really happening to us, isn't it, guys? A lot of us are fluffing my eye again. A lot of us are really struggling with these aches and pains. Anyway, enough of me having a whinge. And I've also got 2 viewer reads to do today. Yesterday I did use a HK2, which is Betty, and I also did Joan Schwartz. So thank you for all your beautiful replies around your readings too. I'm really glad that you guys appreciate them. They're just a little mini reading, just a little bit of guidance through the clown show. We all need it. Now, yes, and I've got 2 new ones today. All right, how about we just close our eyes, guys? We'll get started and we'll see what comes up for the 1st of December. Fingers out, guys. We've got to get this Christmas shopping done. I even got the dogs a surprise yesterday. When I went into the grooming shop, they had some really yummy little puppy cookies. So he'll get a little treat at Christmas. And Sophie too. Gosh, I'm getting visuals of Sushi being put to bed. Someone's showing me Sushi being tucked into bed and someone's like rubbing his head saying, Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby, go to sleep. I'm just getting this, Sushi might be needing a rest. I am feeling, Sushi might be a little overwhelmed in the UK there. I'm seeing him maybe needing a bit of, it's not really a holiday. It's more self-recuperation. I feel like Sushi's needing some time out. It's showing me time out. Sushi might be a little exhausted, like mentally. It's taking a toll on him. And he can't keep going at that pace. So like it's like someone's putting him to bed and tucking him in. Maybe he's being forced to take a little vacation on some paradise island somewhere. But I am getting this showing me someone's tucking him into bed because he needs to rest. I don't think he's been resting. So he's probably got that really busy mind too. You think about it. So I am getting, there's a little rest period for Sushi. See, he might think, I've got this period, I've got December, January to have a little rest. So it could be that. It's not going to hit people. I keep saying they're not going to hit us hard towards Christmas because it's just too much going on for people. So it's going to be after, I feel like it's more February, March. They're going to have a lull even in January because a lot of people go away on holidays and all that sort of thing. Everything shuts down. So there's sort of no point to doing anything. So I feel like Sushi's going to have a little vacation where he's getting tucked into bed and told to have a rest. You've worked very hard. Go and have a rest is what I'm hearing for Sushi. You worked very hard at stomping all over and trying to destroy the people and take them down to nothing. Go and rest up so you can keep doing it again in the new year. That's what they're saying to him, whoever they are. I wonder who they are. All right. I'm getting Australia, and I'm getting Australia's returning to its mining again. I feel like the mining industries are going to go take off. This could definitely be a lot to do with China. I was telling you guys about China using the Tasmanian devil as a code word for perhaps Tasmania, where one of you was telling me there's a lot of resources down in Tasmania. I wasn't aware of this, but apparently there is. So I'm feeling like Australia's getting back to, or definitely we heard about the bauxite on the Steve Irwin Foundation Reserve, how they had to fight in court to stop the Chinese and these mining companies coming in and taking the bauxite. I'm getting this kind of thing. But the mining is starting up again in Australia because there's big industry. But it's not the mining of old, it's the mining of new. Well, we know they're needing all these. Well, we talked about those black sand minerals too that are used in a lot of things now. So I'm getting that. The mining is really starting to take off again in Australia, but it's in a new form. And of course, Elbow's going to be focusing on all the jobs it's going to create, how wonderful it's going to be. But all the while, everything's like being exported. We know that. And see, Elbow will focus on that. It's like wealth creation for Australia. This is creating wealth for Australia. That Australia's turning and we're getting on top of everything financially. And this is going to be wonderful. You know, he's got to sell his big overseas packages of trade. So that's what I'm getting. The mining's going to start to rebuild itself, but in a different way in Australia. But like the guides are saying, don't think for a minute that this is going to provide heaps of jobs because they're saying it's that AI thing. They're going to bring in like the robot situations where you go, oh, the arm of the robot picks it up, plonks it down, picks it up, plonks it down, picks it up, plonks it down. There's going to be a lot of this new stuff in the mining fields. It won't be massive amount of jobs. It'll be minimal amount of jobs provided because of all the machinery and the way these things are set up for AI robots. This is coming in the future. They're saying to me it's like the next 5 to 10 years in Australia, the mining industries are completely changing now, and I think we know they are. I'm getting like globally off-grid is really growing. I am feeling that people are wanting to get off-grid. Can't blame them. It's not easy getting off-grid though. It's almost like you've got to downsize everything in order to get off-grid. It's very hard to run a big household off-grid. You have to have the correct batteries and all this kind of thing. It's a big process that a lot of people just get daunted by and can't get their head around. But there's still a lot of growth in the tiny homes. Sorry, guys. You know, I'm such a professional today. Got to drop you on the floor. So the tiny homes, sorry guys. Get to see my feet, that's exciting. The tiny homes, it's this off-grid. There's still a lot going on around this, but like I keep saying to you guys, but it's all getting dearer and dearer and dearer. It's becoming unaffordable to even live off-grid because you've got to set yourself up and you've got to have the land to put your little off-grid tiny home or whatever on. But people are downsizing. I actually watched a good show on, I think it was Netflix, called The Minimalists, and it was about two guys who started coming out with the minimalist ideas, and it was actually a pretty good show, and I think it's a good idea. There's just, you know, a lot of us were talking about it. Louise, I know you went shopping the other day, and you were just saying people buy just so much junk. There's so much junk and crap and nonsense out there. Like, how much do we really need, guys, you know? We just need enough to fulfill ourselves. We don't need to overdo it. So I like the minimalist concept, especially in our houses, because I personally can't cope with clutter. It clutters up my mind and my life. I have to have things flowing and fairly decluttered all the time. So that's what I'm getting. People are downsizing and getting rid of a lot of stuff. But it's weird, isn't it? It's like they're always producing more stuff. You look at Amazon and Temu and all this stuff. Like, they just, all their ads pop up. It's just in your face the whole time, isn't it? Consumerism. But I think too, when you go through the awakening process, you simplify your life automatically anyway. Look at us all trying to grow our own veggies and doing this kind of thing, you know. Our lives have changed dramatically, haven't they? We look at other ways to do things that are sort of simplified. All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting parts in New Zealand, and I'm getting that you might have to have some curfews around. You might be having an issue with youth crime as well. We don't hear about that here, and you might not hear about the youth crime we're having the problems, but I do feel there's a bit of youth crime in New Zealand, of course, because of the way everything is and the cost of living. People are all out to make a quick buck, but I do feel there's going to be some areas, maybe just certain areas, you might get some curfews for young ones, like anyone under 18, you're not to be out on the streets after night. This could be in certain areas, not the whole of New Zealand, definitely. But I do feel like crime is an issue over there as well in some parts, not everywhere, but in some parts. It's a huge issue, this youth crime thing, isn't it? Maybe my mum is onto something with the vapes. Maybe it is sending them a little crazy. It could be the pickies, but, you know, you do wonder, because if you think of all the vapes, and how much artificial preservative and flavourings and that would be in them. If you think about like a kid with ADHD, you can't really have, is it that preservative 120, 122? I know my son, he had autism and he was terrible. If he had anything with those 122s and 120s and 220s or anything or whatever they are, off his dial. So it's quite possible, all these colourings, and I actually think personally, and I've thought it for many years, those Red Bulls and V drinks and all those monster drinks and all that, I think they have an impact on young ones too. Because if you think about it, it's probably like a bit of a hit, like, you know, like we have our coffee. They probably have, I'll just get Sophie to stop chewing. Hey, stop chewing, good girl. They have their ups and downs too. So if they have a Red Bull, they're probably up for a good hour or more, and then they probably drop. So that could affect their moods and personalities a little bit as well, if you think about it. just something to think about, isn't it? We do have to question a lot of this stuff. Good deal. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm getting Brazil again. Brazil speaking up. Rio de Janeiro. I'm getting Brazil. Brazil standing up. Brazil's fighting back. This could be coming. They're tired of it. The cost of living crisis is getting out of control over in Brazil as well. I don't think anywhere's missing out on the cost of living crisis. It's just that bad, isn't it? Yeah, I'm getting people taking it to the streets. And I'm getting that song by Doobie Brothers for Brazil. Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets. There's a song by the Doobie Brothers. I'm getting that for Brazil. People are taking it to the streets. Oh, it's awesome. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting for us, guys, this is you guys watching my channel, we have to focus our inner wisdom. We have to get our focus right. We have to be, you right, so? We have to be really clear in our manifestation process is what I'm getting. Oh, and congrats, a lot of you are manifesting things. Doesn't matter if it's 3 weeks later, guys. A lot of you have certainly got the black chalk and the windmills. I got the Sphinx. Yay! That was in the movie Napoleon, which I did enjoy. A lot of us are manifesting well, so it's a good thing. I might have to come up with something new today. Hang on. So this is what the guides are saying. We've got to really practice our manifesting skills. We've got to keep improving, keep on our right frequency and vibration. And that's how you know you're on your right frequency. That's why I talk a lot about manifestation here. Because when things appear in your life, just like that, you know that you're on the right path. You know you're being guided to see something. So it means that you're listening clearly with your antenna to where you're being guided. Let me see if I can get something for us to manifest again. I'm getting a caravan, guys. You know, like a caravan you tow, not a Winnebago. It's got to be a caravan, like a sort of an older fashioned caravan. And it's got to be white with the yellow stripe. So white with a yellow stripe caravan that you tow. It doesn't really matter what shape or anything, I'm guessing, but that's what you're going to manifest today. All right, let's keep going. Well, I'm getting this song. I'm getting this song from America. What does it mean? Does it mean the UFOs are coming? I'm getting that song. I don't know who sings it. Is it Karen Carpenter? No. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft, and may God's love be with you. Is that David Bowie? I don't know. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Is that? I'm just getting that song. So basically what I'm getting is this is about UFOs. There could be some contact coming soon, perhaps next year in America. Oh, that'd be fun. See some little green men. I noticed the old plaster cast 10,000-year-old aliens. That's sort of fizzled out, hasn't it? Not much more talk about that. But they did look a little fake. I mean, a lot of us here thought they did look a little bit fake. But I am feeling that there might be some sort of contact made next year. Oh, by the Biden administration. Oh, they're going to be open and honest. Oh, yeah, they're very honest. Open and honest about some contact, perhaps. So I'm getting that calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Oh, imagine if that happens. We'd be loving it. Oh, and they could feed us anything, though. You think about it. After the moon landing, and not to forget the Indian moon landing. If you haven't seen my rocket ship, one of the Indian moon landing guys, you've got to go and find it. They could certainly feed us anything, pretty much, couldn't they? It wouldn't be hard to do if you think about the way they make movies these days. And they say the governments work with Disney and all that, don't they? So I guess we'll just wait and see if that show comes out next year, the Connecting with the Aliens. Can't wait for that one. All right, let's keep going. And I reckon what they're kind of saying to me is someone like Biden or Biden's doppelganger, whoever it is is going to do the old, we have no reason to be in fear, or we are not threatened. They're going to try and put out that it's all safe. Like, don't be scared. Don't be afraid. These beings mean us no harm. This is what I'm getting. Oh, God, it'll be just like watching a movie, won't it? Like War of the Worlds. Although we won't be at war, I don't think, with them. It'll just be a bit of minimal, let's say minimal contact. We're all just going to be a bit more enlightened. Whether it's real or not, well, we'll decide at the time, guys. We'll go with what our gut tells us, a little like the Indian moon landing. All right, let's keep going. I'll see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards. Oh, in Germany, I'm getting riots. Oh, not just fight backs, I'm getting riots over there. A little bit like the Dublin, Ireland, you know, Molotov cocktail events. I am getting that for Germany. They could turn to riots very quickly in Germany. There's a lot of hostility building over in Germany. It'll be next year. That'll be after Christmas. Oh, it's not good. It's not good at all. Did you see the video, guys, on Clown Planet of the French farmers protesting? Spraying all the poop and the hay. Oh, it's so good. I love it when people fight back, don't you guys? It's just the best entertainment we've ever seen. I just love it. Farmers are tough, aren't they? They just come out with all guns blazing like the Netherlands. It's so brilliant. All right, how about we pull some cards, guys? I'm going to pull some Gaia Oracle today. Oh, what are we going to get? Oh, I need the glasses. I can't read anything. Hi, Sprock. Oh, there he is. Hello, darling. There his little face, look. Oh, he's like a bear, isn't he? Oh, it's a nude one. Maybe I can cover her up. Healing. Reconnecting with your true nature. See, I believe we are still healing. And maybe these aches, pains, and ailments. Look, I have to do that and put clothes on her. See, look at the heart emerging, the light, the grounded tree energy, the healing. Reconnecting with your true nature, which is what we're doing. If you think of the awakening process, it's definitely what we're doing. We're reconnecting to ourselves. And that's what I often say. Our physical body's like breaking down, really, because it's not about our physical vessel and what we're traveling in. It's about our mind and spiritual soul and who we are. That's what I often feel. Like, does the body break down because it's not kind of relevant anymore? Is it just a little vessel that we're just traveling along in with bits and pieces falling off? Oh my God, that's what it feels like, guys. How's my lymphedema in my other leg? Unbelievable. Purification, fire, bare essentials and naked truth, wholeness. Gosh, there's a lot of nude cards in this Gaia pack. Purification, fire, bare essentials. Yeah, see, we're all going back to who we are originally. When you think of bare essentials, it's like shedding your outer skin again. You know, the caterpillar shedding his skin and then turning into the butterfly. It's turning into who you really are, isn't it? Again, your wholeness, pure essentials, fire. It is. It's turning into who we are. Oh, let's hope we don't get another nude one. There's a lot of nude ones in here. Oh, hang on. I've got to get my cards turned around. I might spend the day today turning all my cards. You know how bad I am, guys. I love that card we got yesterday with the bird of peace on it. Wasn't that beautiful? Oh, here we go. Oh, another nude one. I have to cover her this way now. Oh, the dream. Something is revealed, insight and breakthrough. And I think, you know what I'm getting there, guys? When you think of that, like she's laying on the earth. We've got the moon lighting the night sky. She's dreaming. I think what they're saying to me is, look at how we've dreamt of people waking up here on this channel, guys. I know a lot of you have been with me for a long time, and we've always been just dreaming that people wake up and sort of willing it to happen. And I think we're starting to realize, you know, through insight and things being revealed, that we're breaking through to the other side. Oh, and of course I've got to get the Door song. Break on through to the other side. Yep, 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 yep. Do 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 do, and then the day comes into night. Yeah, night becomes a day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side. I don't know if it's called that, is it? But that's what I'm getting, because people are breaking through to the other side. They're coming through their awakening. Yay! It's so good. I told you yesterday in the video about that person we know. He said they think that maybe the pickies aren't so good for their immune system. Let's pull a healing angel, guys, for an outcome. Ah. Well, we got two today. I'll have to read both this together. Anxiety. We surround you with healing light of amethyst. Oh, my daughter's got an amethyst here. Isn't this amethyst, guys? Is that amethyst? It is, isn't it? Isn't that amethyst? My daughter's got a beautiful crystal. I know a lot of you are into crystals. I'm sure that purple is the amethyst, isn't it? The healing light of amethyst. Take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Which, yeah, we don't have to fear anymore. We're all moving in that love frequency vibration direction, which is that higher realm of sensitivity and awareness. The unknown. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. But I think, to be honest, I think most of us are aware of that now. We don't harbour fear of the unknown anymore. I think, if anything, we embrace it. We enjoy new experiences. I was saying that about change the other day, how change can be really scary, but I don't think it is for us anymore. I think we know things can only get better. Like, we see life just from a whole different perspective now. I say it all the time. We view and we see and we feel life from a very different place than what we did even, say, probably 10 years ago. We're very different people now. Very different people. Just let me see if there's anything else there, guys, and then I'll do my viewer cards. I'm getting this song about smoke in your eyes, open your eyes. Oh, hang on. And I'm getting that song, actually. Listen to your heart. It's calling for you. Listen to your heart. I don't know where I'm going, but I know it's fine. Listen to your heart before it tells you goodbye. I don't know what the song is, but I'm getting that song, whatever it is. We get weird music here on this channel sometimes. I just drop music in and I have to share it with you. Okay, the first viewer I'm going to be reading today is Susanna with a Z. Susanna Fisher. Hi, Susanna. I'm going to read you an angel. Oh, gosh, I'm dropping everything today. Angel's Answers card. Let's do this. Susanna. Oh. Ask for help from others. Yeah. I feel like you're depleted. You're overworking. You try too hard. You need to ease back a little bit. There's nothing wrong with cutting back, easing back, saying no, and also asking for help, because that's something a lot of people don't do. Pride gets in the way and you feel like you've got to juggle all the balls in the air. But Susanna, you don't have to. You can let a few balls drop, or if not, you can throw them to other people to manage. You don't have to manage every aspect of your life and everyone else's life. It's too much. Let the balls drop, or let someone else catch them and let them go with it. It's almost like Susanna, you need, I think it's Susanna, you need to delegate more. And you need to trust as well. Trust that other people can manage the job. Trust that others have something to bring to the party. Just trust. Hand things over to someone else. Don't be scared to allow someone else to step into their own strengths as well. Like an example of this would be like Christmas Day lunch, right? This would be an example. And you have always done, for example, you've done everything. You cook this, you do the baked veggies, you do this, you make the trifle, blah, blah, blah. But then someone comes to you and says, I think I might make the trifle this year. Are you okay if I make the trifle or the pavlova or whatever you want to do? Pudding. And you're hesitant because you're so locked into your routines that you really have trouble trusting someone else to make a nice trifle. But the guides are saying, trust them. And that gives you more time to relax, for example, on the day. Allow other people to come into their own strengths as well, because that's a kindly thing to nurture other people to improve their lives as well. So there's nothing wrong with trusting and delegating. I'm getting for you, Susanna. It feels, well, it's not saying that you're a control freak, but you do like to know the outcomes. You like things predictable. You like to know everything is the same. But sometimes change, remember? Embrace change. Embrace change, Susanna. Oh, within the next few weeks. So they want you to start working on this in the next few weeks. Delegate and trust and hand things over to other people. And the thing is, what you got to remember, Susanna, too, is, we can't do everything. When you're younger, you seem to be able to juggle a lot more things. But as you go through life, you sort of have to find time to relax and look after yourself and have a bit of respite, do a few things and rest in between. So you don't want to overdo it. Because sometimes you can take on too much because in your mind you think, well, I should still be able to do all those things, but sometimes you can't. It's like me with my leg. Like now I've got lymphedema. Luckily I've got the lounge room painted, but I'm sure in the next couple of weeks I'm probably not going to be up and down a ladder painting. So you have to kind of accept things as well. But think of it as a positive thing that you're also helping other people to grow in their life and expand too. Because sometimes we have to hand over the reins in different aspects of our life, and I know that's not easy, Susanna. I'm going to pull you a soul expression card as well. That's my daughter's tiger. It's a 3D tiger. It looks so real. When you get up close to it, it pops out. It's one of those ones that pop out. Healing heart energy. It is safe to allow my heart to open and give and receive love with my open heart. And see, that's what the guides are saying. It's good for you to release things and let other people get involved. You don't have to be in control of everything. You can bring joy to other people by allowing them to do things as well. And then you feel good too because you can be proud of what they've achieved or, encourage them. And that makes you feel good. Expectations. I release all of my expectations. I release the expectations that others place upon me. I release all conditions. Yeah. Sorry, Susanna. Oh, God, I'm choking to death. You have very high expectations, but they're your expectations. See, this is why you've got to let go. Because other people might create something new. It doesn't matter. I'm using the desserts just because that's something that's regular at Christmas that it's a consistent thing. But someone might come with something else like a chocolate mud cake. Is it the end of the world if you don't have a Christmas pudding and a trifle? It's not, because that's just what you're locked into. Their journey could be something very different, Susanna. So within the next few weeks, I want you to release your expectations and I want you to trust that other people, you can delegate to other people and allow them to have more input in certain things. I'm just using the Christmas thing as an example. It could be anything in your life, but this is what you've got to do. You've got to take the focus off yourself doing everything because it's too much. You got to step back now and say, no, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this well. And you guys do this, 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 and this. It's okay to delegate. People won't care. You can still tell them what to bring or what area to bring, whether it's the ham or the salad or the, like, I'm just getting this Christmas lunch thing for some reason. Could be anything. But I feel like you've got to stop with the controlling everything, because you cannot do it anymore. It's too exhausting. It's too much. And you don't need to. You need to embrace other people's gifts, and you need to empower them. So make sure that you start to do that in the next few weeks, Susanna. That's your task and your mission, is to start allowing other people to grow and expand. And then you'll feel better as well. And then you can put all your energy into just a smaller area and still achieve really great things, is what I'm getting for you. Okay, the next person I'm going to pull today is Ma M. M-A-R-M. I'm going to pull you an Angel's Answers card. Oh, flipping and flipping around. Choose a new direction. See, I'm seeing down here, we've got the crowd. You're not a follower. You're a creator. Look at you here. Choose a new direction. You need to create a new direction in your life. You need to expand more. I feel like you're sitting a bit idle as well. You've got a lot of gifts, Ma. I feel like you're naturally in tune with the animal world. You've got good intuition around animals. I feel like you make changes with animals. You must like having animals in your life. That's what I'm getting for you. Choose a new direction. But see, I'm getting that your vibration's off. I'm getting the whole top torso, your vibration's off. They're showing me a body, right? And your head and your legs are over here, but the middle part of your body is over here. You're disjointed. It's almost showing me one of those magic tricks. You know how they put someone in a box and they saw them into bits, 3 bits, say, and their head rolls over there on that trolley, and then the legs roll over on that trolley, and then the torso's just left in the middle. And that's what you're like. I feel like you're feeling very disjointed at the moment, Ma. Hang on, let me get something else. Yes. It's about balance. Your balance isn't right in your life. You need to get back to this place where you're balanced. You feel disjointed. You're disjointed. It's like your thinking mind's over there, your legs are over there, and your gut feelings are in the middle. You're living like you've got 3 different parts to you, which we all have. We've got all different parts to us. But you've got to get them joined again. And then when you do join them, you'll have big, happy changes. It's like you need a magician to come along and wave his magic wand and go, ta-da, and put all the trolleys back together and make you a whole body again. You're disjointed. You're not a whole body at the moment, which is throwing you off. Because like your feet are going that direction, your head's going that direction, your body and your gut feelings going that way, and you're all over the place. Soul expression card. Let's pull one of these. Might give you some answers on how to get the magic trick going to get you back in one whole piece. Breathe. Breathing helps. I breathe in love. I breathe out love. I breathe properly, allowing breath to lovingly nourish my body. Yes, it could be breath. Getting your focus clear, being in the moment, being in the now. Breathing always helps everything. Hang on a sec. Let's see what else we get. Confidence. Oh no, coincidence. Pay attention to coincidences. Spirit is communicating with you. Meditate to gain clarity. Yeah, you need more clarity. Your life's very blurred. That's why I'm getting your bodies going in all different. I feel like you've got too much going on in your mind to you're not connecting with all parts of your body. You must be one of these people that compartmentalizes things. I'm thinking this, I'm feeling this, but I'm going here. You're disjointed. You're disjointed. You've got it. See, to me, you're not flowing. It's showing me like a little rowboat that's cut into 3 parts. You've got the front, the back, and the middle of the boat. And if you keep going on like that, it's saying it'll sink because there's too many leaks in the boat. You've got to get the flow right. It's like you've got to glue your boat back together and just get flowing down the stream again. Hang I'm actually going to pull one of these for you, Ma, because I think those ones are a bit, because you're so disjointed, you need a healing card. Wow, this is a weird one, isn't it? You're a bit all over the place. Even the cards are a bit all over the place. Oh, here we go. Prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask, we are listening. So this is your guidance. Ask for your guidance. Prayer is like just asking for support and guidance. It's the same kind of thing. You can pray if you like, but you're needing support from your guides to me, and you got to really start listening. And the other card you got was surrender. There is no point in pushing the barrow up such a steep hill. We got this the other week, remember? Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There is an easier way. When the time is right, a new path will appear. And that's what's happening. You're too disjointed. You're being pulled in all different directions with your body. It's like you're struggling to pull yourself, glue yourself rather back together, like the magic trick boxes on the wheels. You've got to find a way to bring yourself back together. Just let me see if I can get anything more about this. Guides are saying exercise is a good way to do it. Movement in your body. Movement in your body can create good flow, because you think about it, it's your circulatory system, your blood flows better, gets pumping. It doesn't have to be extreme exercise. It could be anything. It could be just walking, qigong, yoga, stretching. It doesn't matter what it is. I feel like exercise. Hang on a minute. I'm getting reading books. Learning, growing, reading. I guess you could do YouTube clips, anything like that. Clearing your mind is a definite. And they're showing me you're a person who needs to put things on paper. Clear your mind by putting things on paper. Get all the crap out of your mind, because it's keeping your body apart. You need to get things on paper. Write lists. I do lists all the time. I think every day I do a list. And I tick things off at the end of the day to make sure I've achieved and haven't missed anything. Because sometimes we carry stuff around. It's too much clutter and junk. I would be doing that. I was talking about that minimalist show on Netflix. Something like that would be good for you too, to watch. You're just too disjointed. You're too disjointed. You've got to find a way of becoming whole again, a whole person. And maybe you get pulled in different directions too. It might not just be you doing it. You might get pulled to here, pulled to there. It's showing me like kids' sport. An example would be parents, how when their kids are playing sport, they run around. They're here, they're there. They've got to get the shopping to go home. They've got to go and drop Johnny at the sport. They've got to do. So your mind's like somewhere else, but then your body's sitting in the car driving, but then your legs are running to the footy field. And that's what I'm getting for you. That's an example of where you're at. So you've got to work on your breath, and you've got to work on bringing yourself back together as a whole person. Just thinking how you could do this. The hypnosis videos would be good for you too, like the Paul McKenna, getting into your subconscious mind. But you've got to bring yourself back into the now. I think that's something that you really do need to practice more. Is getting your mind back here and centered. It's like you're off your path. Maybe start doing a bit more manifesting. That will really help you, because you'll get your signs, and ask for help. Ask for the guidance and the signs, and look for them. Don't miss them, because it'll keep you on your path. You won't veer off and go down the wrong road. You'll stay on your path, and that way it'll keep you as a whole body, because at the moment you're veering off and your head's over there, and you're veering off and your legs are over there. And but intuitively you're still moving forward, like with your gut feelings and your body and your sixth senses. But everything else is like off. I hope that makes sense to you, Ma. So start becoming a whole person again. They're even showing me you talking to yourself in the mirror, looking at your reflection in the mirror and accepting yourself, knowing who you are, staying brave, staying centered, staying in your power. I know it's not easy. We've all been through this journey for a few years now, and it ain't easy. It's definitely not easy. All right, I'll see if there's anything else to close with everybody for the end of this video. Hang on a sec. I'm getting that song by Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone dancing, you know it, baby. Such a good song. I love that song. All right, hang on. Oh, I'm getting this song. I don't know who sings it though. When we can build this dream together and this life forever, no one's gonna stop us now. Who sings that? And we can build this thing forever. No one's gonna stop us. Now that's all of us, isn't it? No one's gonna stop us. We're gonna keep rebuilding our own world. Terra Bella is what we call it here, beautiful earth that we've created. We escaped from Clown World, guys, and if you're new here, and journeyed to Terra Bella. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting a song by In Excess. Who sings it? I'm not who sings it. What's the song? Live, baby, live. Now the night is over, and we will find out in the end. There really is no difference. What's the song? What's the song? They only give me snippets of it. Is it Live Baby Live? I don't know, but anyway, we're going to live baby live, aren't we, no matter what. So maybe go and suss out that In Excess song. You know how much I love Michael Hutchence. I've got his autograph in my photo album. My sister got it for me many years ago in Sydney. That'd be a pretty rare thing, I would imagine now. So Live Baby Live. Oh, don't know the name of the song, but let's go keep living, guys, and enjoying our best life, eh? I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos. There's Spocket. Oh, God bless. The antibiotics are probably making him extra sleepy. You right, darling? Oh, bless. Oh, God. And where's Sophie? Oh, there she is, way over there. She's got her camouflage on today. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. I've got to go do some Chrissy shopping with my daughter this morning and get some groceries, all the fun stuff. And I'll say goodbye. I'll come talk to you at the weekend. Hit the like buttons. Please comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. That would be great. And I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.